video topic requests, or if you just want to let me know you rock with me, send a donation to the Cash App or one of these other places, you feel me? Much appreciated. And follow me on social media. Alright, what's up, y'all? Let's have some real talk, cause I was just on YouTube watching some real good videos from some real good brothers, and I want to present another real good video for some real good brothers, man. Let's talk about prison and how prison in the streets is for guys, boys who don't really want to be men. Prison in the streets is for men who don't want to be men and don't know how to be men, okay? Let me explain something to y'all. I ain't even begin to understand or start to fathom what a real man is and how a real man is supposed to be until, nigga, about 5 years ago. And I'm 30. Like, my growth has been severely stunted in manhood by being raised in a house where my father died when I was 3 years old. Okay, in my earlier years, until very recently, my mother was an alcoholic, a functioning addict. Still went to work, still paid the bills, got drunk and drank away her pain every chance she got. All right, my stepfather was even worse alcoholic. He couldn't keep a job. This is what I come from. I didn't have no positive male role models. None. You know who I looked up to? My god brothers that ran the hood, got locked up, went to the feds. They both just came home recently. But who do I look up to when they got locked up in 2006 when I was 15? More street dudes in the hood. And now that I'm older now and I'm raising my boys and stuff like that, I realized that none of them niggas is real men. Most of them was all bums, leeches of our neighborhoods, predators of our young girls, predators of our young boys, all of them. None of them were real men. So I ask you watching this, what reason do you have to look up to any man that has been to prison who didn't come home and severely turn his life around? What point do you really have in doing that? That's inconducive to your own productivity as a man, okay? These niggas failed us, all right? They was bums. They are still bums, okay? Prison in the streets is for men who don't really want to be men and they want to try to take the easy way out. But in all due reality, they already gave up on themselves, especially if they already been there one time. You know what I'm saying? We got a real problem in our communities, man. You got guys like me who are just beginning to understand what a man is because I ain't have the proper male role model in my life, and I'm 30, and I'm rare men like me. Most of all the other dudes, even if they not trying to go on the streets, they still don't know what it takes to be a man. To be able to control your fucking emotions, huh? To be able to not make drastic decisions when you're going through hard times, which is what leads a lot of men to jail. Men who don't want to be men, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's easy to be a scammer, right? It's easy to oppress your own people, right? By maybe getting some drugs. Giving drugs to the younger men on the block, right? Having them sell, doing a $70-$30 split with you, right? And inflicting pain on those young boys if they mess up the money. They don't know nothing about money. Of course they gonna mess up the work. Of course they not gonna flip it right. They don't know shit. Who gonna teach them? You ain't a real man. Like, let's stop it, man. Being gangster is trash. Just look at it, man. All these niggas going to jail. None of them even seen $50,000 in their life. None of them. They bums. They bums. And if you ask me, man, if they want to involve themselves in that and they want to get themselves locked up, let them niggas go to jail then, man. Let them niggas go to jail. Let them go to New York prison. Let them go to CASHAPP, Comstock, Elmira, Attica, Mohawk. Let them go to them places, man. Let them do 10, 20, 30, 40 years, the rest of their life in jail, right? Let them sleep with other men because they can't get enough conjugal visits, man. If you a guy watching this and you see some of your friends going in that direction, let them go in that direction. See how different y'all lives gonna be in 5, 10 years, B. We gotta stop, man. We gotta make standing out cool again. Okay? Groupthink, being a follower, you see, this is the importance of us having men in our lives, positive male role models. Like, I'm raising boys. I'm disgusted at almost all the shit I did. Almost all the shit I did, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta think, whatever God is, whatever the creative fate force of the world is, I gotta thank that it had me go to prison at a younger age and before I had kids. So I could learn harsh lessons that make me a better man now, you know? It's easy to sell drugs. It's easy to rob your own people. Shoot your own people, huh? Come on now. Not only are they not real men, they cowards, okay? Me personally, unless I felt like it's a life or death situation, I'm not shooting nobody that look like me. Now when you got people like Derek Chauvin walking around here, you got people like Mark Zimmerman walking around here, I'll do something to them before I do something to my own people, man. I would only take out one of my own people if I felt like it's either me or him. So what we really learning from these dudes, man? They bums, they emotional, right? They can't control their emotions, so they killing themselves. They overdosing on drugs, right? And then people making them famous when they kill themselves for not being able to control themselves on drugs. Let me tell you something, I'm about to get some weed right now. And I'm annoyed with myself for being about to get some weed. Like, all due reality, y'all gonna see the journey. I'm gonna quit doing all drugs, cause you know, I occasionally like to do like E and stuff like that. But the main thing is weed with me. I smoke weed every day. But you gonna see, I'm gonna put up the weed, and I don't drink that much anyway, and I'm gonna put the alcohol up too. You gonna see it. Cause the more I get into my manhood, the more I study what it is to be a real man, you gotta have dominion over yourself. You gotta have control over all your urges. Nothing outside of you should have control over you. And that's women, which is sex. That's drugs, okay? That is having control over your emotions. That is having your finances in order, which is another issue for me that I'm working on, you know what I'm saying? I overspend. I'm working on not living beyond my means, you know? Having a minimalist lifestyle, you feel me? But y'all gonna see, I'ma document it all. Let me be the test dummy for y'all. I'ma show y'all what this shit is about, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And I plan on failing. I plan on failing and then shaking back. That's what I plan on doing, man. I ain't perfect, I ain't nobody role model, but I'ma be inspiration, you know what I'm saying? For those of us who come from where I come from, but you wanna do better, you wanna be better. You want that knowledge, that information, man. Fuck with me.